Professional wrestling for me is not just a part of life, it's a way of life. As you said, we are athletes, and just as athletes, we have to live like athletes. We have to eat right. We have to we don't just have to come here 3 times a week. Have to live like an athlete. We have to eat right. We have to have a strict diet. We go to the gym 6-7 times a week. Come here 3 times a week as well to do some in-ring stuff. So for me, it's a way of life. We are athletes, so we have to live. We have to live like ones. Well, I think fake is a word that has been misused a lot in our sport. There's nothing fake about it. The only thing that's not real, let's say like that, is the ending, because it's predetermined, and there's a huge difference between predetermined and fake. Fake is like, I go in the ring when it's time for me to take a big move, I bring my stuntman in, No, I'm in there, I'm trained, I take all the moves, I take all the hits, I take all the bumps, and everything hurts at the end of the day, we have here a wrestling school, so whoever says that it's fake, I invite them here to come and try a session with us. So and then hopefully they'll have a change of opinion, How can you fake being slammed on the mat from like 6 foot height, or someone gets on the top rope, there's 5 feet, 8 feet in the air, jumps like 200, 130 pound jumps on you like full force. How can you fake that,
Well, I'm from a small island as well.
15th of March, you saw me for the first time in my debut match against Gianni Valletta. Only thing I can say is, wasn't a very fair fight.
Having a character is one of the things that it attracts some people to the sport, because they can be someone they wish they could be. Professional wrestling gives you the opportunity to become, to make this fantasy character of yours reality,
Come, the 9th of June, at the Palace Theatre, La Familia is going to be there to be the king of beasts.
For the past 3 months, I've been at home, thinking, reinventing myself, and refocusing on my goals. My goals to get to the top of Pro Wrestling Malta. I am determined, I am more motivated, and I am hungrier than ever to come back with a bang.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe you always imagined yourself to be a rich, posh guy, from Sliema, just go in there and be that guy, But also, as they say in our business, the best characters in wrestling are the ones that are themselves. Just a bigger version of yourself, So if if you're a funny guy, you get in there and be way more funnier, Just be a bigger version of yourself. It was always a dream of mine to have wrestling in my own country, When I started wrestling, I was a fan since I was 8 years old, and so I wanted to be since then. When I wanted to really take this seriously, at the age of 20, I had to leave Malta because there was no wrestling here, no opportunities for me to train. So I had to leave UK, and after 5 years of training, I gained enough knowledge to give this opportunity to other people who wanted to do the sport, wanted to practice and feel what it means to be a professional wrestler, but didn't have that extra guts maybe to leave the country, do it for themselves. So, I returned here and I opened this dojo and gave these guys an opportunity to live their dream and start a wrestling scene in Malta at the end of the day as well. First is, the most important thing is safety and body control. First few weeks, first 4 to 6 weeks of someone training here, all he does is bumps, rolls, different kind of bumps, and maybe some basic like collar and elbow tie-up, which is a lock-up, and the running ropes, that's all. When I see that the person or one of the other trainers sees that the guy is ready to start doing more advanced, intermediate stuff, then we can move on. Yes, but first is safety. Safety is more important, because if you can't protect yourself, then you're in a major risk of getting hurt, and we don't want that. Well, like many other sports, some people see it as a hobby, and some people see it as more than that. For me, as I said, it's a way of life. So I'm committed to this, fully committed, and but at the end of the day, because of the series of the sport, as we said before, of the injuries and stuff, I expect from my guys to take it as serious as I do. I tend to be very, very strict with the guys, and I try to make them come training as much as possible. Try not to miss training, because at the end of the day, the more you train, the better you become, and the quicker you become better. So. And this commitment, you have to keep coming to training. It's not like you have to come for three weeks and then stop for 3 weeks, because it's continuous, it's progression. So if you stop for a while, you lose all the things you gained. And it's not just coming here, training the ring. You have, as we said before, you have to go at home, eat right, study on matches. Nowadays, there's internet, there's YouTube, there's so many things that you can find matches. Just study, Go to the gym and get in good physical shape, have good cardiovascular endurance, It's a huge commitment, Especially if you want to take it really seriously and you want to make this as a career. Mainly, a part to give variety to our show. It's for my guys, for my trainees to gain more experience, because and improve yourself. Because if you are wrestling someone who's better and more experienced than you, let's say more experienced than you, right? Because Malta, experience-wise, we're limited. We don't have as many opportunities and shows running around as abroad. So I usually tend to put my guys to wrestle international guys, so they learn something from that, and they can improve themselves. And apart from that, it gives our shows a bigger exposure, because if a name from abroad promotes our shows, they say, oh, there's wrestling in Malta, So it's nowadays I'm in a position where I receive CVs from people on a daily basis that want to be part of our shows. Because the level of our shows and the level of talent that we bring and the level of local talent is on such a high level that people want to be part of it. Just makes me happy, And life is all about being happy and do something that doesn't feel like it is a job for me, as I said, but it doesn't feel as job. It doesn't feel as much as a job, because it's something I love doing, something that gives me pleasure, and something that makes, you don't even, you wake up in the morning, yeah, I'm going to rest, I'm going to work, it's not like I'm going to work, I don't want to get out of bed, no, I'm excited, I'm pumped, I'm ready to go, So yeah, it makes me happy.